We hear it over and over again. If you just eat healthy, your life will be so much better. Wonderful. What does that even mean? And where do I start? I think going to the store can be helpful at times, particularly in the old days when there were a lot of small stores, but now as you look at bigger box stores and more information out there and more products on the shelves, it becomes really challenging for the consumer. Because you see this whole sea or wall of bottles, and they all look at it and say, I know I should be taking something, but I'm not really sure what to take. And it's very intimidating and overwhelming. The consumer is in an unenviable position where they're always trying to figure out how to filter all this information through. You get bombarded by social media, so-called experts, you get bombarded by information from your family, your coworker. It's overwhelming, so I certainly don't envy their position. So even an online search will yield over 10,000 results, which is staggering with just a simple search word as protein powder. So before the world became so noisy with blogging and tweeting and a lot of social media, there really was this community that existed offline. Close to 40 years ago, when I grew up in my parents' health food store, this offline community was really just a group of people that were really passionate about nutrition. Sure, they owned a business and it was a store, but really their goal was to educate and to really share their information with people and give people what they needed to really empower themselves and their health. So one of the best gifts my parents ever gave me was that experience of growing up in that store and that whole philosophy of helping people, educating them, and giving them great health. That passion about food and the experience comes together in PlantFusion. PlantFusion is not just a group of products that you take for your health, but it's also something you can enjoy the experience with. Very often people say, how did you come up with the name PlantFusion? What does that name really mean? So it's really just a fusion of the best ingredients in the world, as well as just great taste and texture. And really the best way to define that is just to say it's complete nourishment. One of the things that we're most passionate about is really the ingredient sourcing. And that's why I've spent a lot of time traveling the world. We've been to farms in Europe, we've been to places in Belgium where we find the best peas in the world. We've been to organic farms, legitimate organic farms here in the US. We've been out in the farm to see the way these ingredients and these plants are really being cultivated. We've been to places like South America and Asia to make sure that the growing conditions are the right growing conditions, and that we're finding the ingredients in the products that are really native to those parts of the world. That's part of our obsession, is spending the time to do that. The second part of that obsession is all the time we spend to taste these products and ingredients. So there are constantly taste tests being done that the top people in the company who drive the brand are involved in it. We spend an enormous amount of time dealing with the little nuances that are important to make sure that that consumer experience is the best one out there. I know that many times I drive my team crazy because I'm going to take these products every day, the people, and I'm thinking of the consumer as well at the same time, and we just have to have it right. It has to be perfect. We realized that we had to formalize this obsession somehow. So we had to roll this into a process or a way that we could replicate over and over and over again so we can consistently make great products, even as we expand our product offering, and to make sure that this passion, this obsession really extends to all the products that we offer to the consumers. So a lot of people ask, how do we make these products? What really goes into making these products? Because it's one thing to talk about great ingredients and great taste, but how do you pull that together and really bring that into a product that consumers can actually taste and enjoy? In fact, this obsession for achieving better nutrition, taste, and purity led to the creation of a series of unique methods and standards that we decided we had to trademark. The first is Flavor Pure, which is all about taste. We've developed a method for blending natural organic sweeteners, flavors, and texture enhancement in a way that you won't find in any other nutritional supplement. The second is Select Source. Better nutrition comes from better ingredients. Our unique process evaluates hundreds of garden-fresh ingredients from around the world to select the most nutrient-dense ingredients we can find. The third is our Purity Promise. We guarantee purity by overseeing every step of the creation process at our own triple certified facility right here in the US. Honestly, most people don't even know about Flavor Pure, Select Source, or the Purity Promise. What really matters to them is that the product tastes great and they feel the difference after they take it. And that's all that really matters to us. If you share our passion and obsession for plant-based, nutrient-dense products that taste great, we'd love for you to join our community. Go to our website at plantfusion.com, sign up for our newsletter, and join us on social media.